Streaming live across the country, tackling the topics everyone is talking about online. Share, engage, and interact. This is Newsfeed Now.
Good Thursday, everybody. Hope your day is off to a great start. Glad to have you with us for Newsfeed Now. I'm Suzanne Bruner. Mother Nature is wreaking havoc across the U.S. from hurricanes to wildfires. Just hasn't slowed down. But one thing that is moving fast is help. Despite the fact we are in a pandemic, one thing amazes me, and it's help. Help continues to pour in along the West and the Gulf Coast from across the country, whether it's cleaning up damage or assisting folks who've been displaced from their homes. Now, one thing that we are monitoring today, new evacuation warnings have been issued for some people living near the Bobcat fire in California. That fire has burned for 10 days straight now in the Angeles National Forest. We're talking 46,000 acres burned, and it's only 3% contained. The fire grew about 1,900 acres over the day Wednesday, but the day before, it was within 500 feet of the Mount Wilson Observatory. But firefighters were able to protect the 116-year-old site. This week, President Trump visited California to get an update on the fires. While in the state, he awarded 7 National Guardsmen after they rescued hundreds of people who were trapped by the fire. Jessica Mensch spoke to the pilot of that rescue and has an inside look at the heroism in an aerial flight.
As fierce flames surrounded campers near Mammoth Pool Reservoir.
There's fire on all sides, all around us.
California National Guard members got to work.
We had never flown into that portion of a fire before, especially at night.
A daring rescue mission, unlike anything Chief Warrant Officer Joseph Rosamond had ever been through. But he knew his Stockton-based helicopter crew had to try to fly these families to safety.
We had a job to do. Those people weren't going to get to see their family if we didn't go get them.
He piloted a Chinook, a Black Hawk following behind them. With thick smoke clouding his vision, the only guiding light was the inferno burning beneath them.
If it wasn't for the night vision goggles, we would have had zero visibility for sure.
It was hard to even tell when they reached the lake.
I didn't quite see it yet. And then realizing that, well, it was the only place that wasn't on fire. It was the lake.
They packed campers onto their helicopters, making 3 treacherous trips back and forth from the Fresno airport to carry more than 200 people to safety.
It's amazing.
Yeah. While he gave his wife Gina quite a scare.
And knowing that he is a risk taker and he does tend to put himself out there.
She still could not be more proud.
To know that my husband was out there doing what he loves and what I know he's good at.
Especially after Monday, when President Donald Trump awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross to all 7 Guard members on the mission.
After 10 grueling hours, they completed their mission, having saved the lives of an astounding 242 people. We are proud of them.
Highest award for aviation across the services.
While Rosamond is honored by the medal, for him, just seeing these evacuees brought safely home is all the reward he could ever want.
An absolutely amazing experience. I won't forget it, ever.
In Stockton, Jessica Mensch, Fox 40 News.
Wow, what an incredible rescue and an honor. Meanwhile, in Oregon, wildfires are burning in many areas, keeping thousands out of their homes, and it's spewing smoke that makes the air quality hazardous, even affecting the daily lives of nearly every resident in the state. Mike Lowe takes a look at some of the devastation.
So the main fire's up there, the embers are blowing around.
A fire doesn't really test the character of a person, it reveals it. On Labor Day, Gates farmer Anthony Jacobson faced an inferno.
Field's on fire.
The winds were howling between 50 and 60 miles per hour.
It was probably the most horrific sight I've ever seen and been so close to.
The gusts swept across treetops and carried embers.
Wow, look at above me.
They floated in the sky, ready to ignite wherever they landed.
My only thought was, it's over.
There was no time. Jacobson got his wife and in-laws to safety. They grabbed the family pets, a dog and 3 cats, but they could not find an unnamed rescue kitten they had just adopted.
Gotta get this out.
Jacobson then went back to help his neighbors.
I spent the majority of that entire night helping and doing whatever I could for anybody else up there in the canyon.
He noticed the nearby home of an old friend who was away serving in the U.S. Marine Corps was about to be engulfed in the flames.
Jesus.
Jacobson attempted to save his buddy's car.
the propane tanks were literally exploding all around me. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get inside, and the flames were just surrounding the place so badly that I unfortunately couldn't save the cars.
It was a full 4 days before he could return to the family's property.
Right up there is where the fire came from.
It was a total loss, except for a trailer that somehow went untouched by the flames.
It's a miracle, you know? It's been hard.
Oh my God. Look at this. Look what I just found. Oh my God.
We just found the kitten.
The only cat that we couldn't get. Oh my God.
It's one good memory during an unimaginable ordeal that stole everything from the family farm to the family photos.
Unfortunately, you know, things like that, they're gone. So it's hard to think of the memories and the things you cannot replace that are gone. But, you know, we have our memories, and we'll just try to hold on to them the best we can.
Standing in Salem near the hotel where he's been staying, he's anchored in the only thing he has left, his boots.
We ran out of there with literally about the clothes on our back.
But he's still standing, and that's the point. His strength has been forged by the fire, and his resilience revealed by it.
We will do everything we can to put it back together.
Melody Gonzalez has been following the fires in Oregon. She joins us now from a donation center in Estacado, where some areas, you know, in that area just looks unrecognizable. But again, a lot of people just coming forward and helping any way they can.
Yeah, the community is really coming together here in Clackamas County. We're here off of Highway 211 and Highway 224 in Estacado. I'm going to have you take a look right behind me at the donation center here. Volunteers have been here through the night into the morning, getting these donations ready for evacuees as they return to the town. Now, the Riverside fire, which is burning near Estacado, is nearly at 136,000 acres and is 6% contained. So yesterday, some evacuation orders were downgraded, including here in Estacado where we're at. It was lowered to a level 2. So some evacuees returned to their home or what's left of it. Some heartbroken, others, you know, seeing that there was just rubble and complete ruins, others seeing that their homes were still standing. But for those that were displaced, they said it's been a relief to come here, to come get a bag of food, to come get a fresh hot meal. They're saying they're grateful, and it gives them one less thing to worry about. They've been providing clothing, they've been providing resources such as places to stay for people, and the volunteers, they tell me they're in it for the long haul. As long as there is a need, they are here to help. Suzanne?
Yeah, let's talk more about those donations. I'm seeing things from like groceries to even everyday necessities like toiletries. What are some things that folks are still collecting that they need? Because I know people at home are like, how can I help?
Yeah, so, you know, one thing they're saying is that they want winter coats because the weather is changing here. It's getting a bit colder. We're expecting a cold front to come later this evening. We're expecting that rain. Another thing they're saying is pet food. A lot of people have pets here and don't have food to give them. Firefighters, police as well have been taking advantage of the hot meals, so hot meals as well. Restaurant owners, I'm told, have been sleeping in their restaurants so that they can wake up as early as they can and start making those meals for first responders and the evacuees that have been displaced.
Wow, that's very amazing. Yeah, any help that they can get, please donate at that center. Real quick, it's very smoky where you are, the whole state is, but tell me, how are the air quality conditions?
So at last we heard the air quality is still very unhealthy here. They're asking people to wear an N95 mask or KN95 mask if you are out. In some parts it is a little bit harder to breathe than others. You feel a little bit, I feel sometimes a little bit nauseous in some areas, but we're going to show you, take a look at the sun right here that's supposed to be coming up. You can see just how hazy it is out here. This is near, again, Highway 211 and Highway 224 in Estacado, and the Riverside fire is the one that is burning near where we're at. So you can just see the smoky conditions and the low visibility once it gets closer to where the road close sign, if our photographer wants to pan down there and show, you can see you almost can't see past that road close sign. The air quality is just very unhealthy here.
Yeah, Melody, thanks so much. Stay safe out there. Hurricane Sally made landfall early Wednesday morning near Gulf Shores, Alabama as a Category 2 storm. What's left of it continues to bring much rain to the south, but look at this video. Wow, that is just something that which was pretty crazy. It caught on camera, as you can see. Scary moments for that truck driver. This was in Mobile, Alabama, but that was a result of just powerful, strong winds from Hurricane Sally. That driver is on Interstate 10, driving by Mobile Bay when it flipped to its side. Fortunately, what we know right now is that driver is going to be okay, just minor injuries. But Sally, it battered fishing piers with powerful waves, packing wind gusts up to 125 miles per hour. Palm trees were whipped and bent by the powerful winds, and then in Pensacola, heavy flooding made it hard to tell the ocean from the parking lot. Look at this, some boats just landed up in parking lots, even the roadways. A barge that was broken loose smashed into that bridge. Even a construction crane mounted on the barge fell onto the bridge. No word at this moment when that bridge will reopen, but look at that, neighborhoods just inundated with flood water. In Alabama, some areas are experiencing flooding as well, even down trees. Elizabeth Lane is joining us now from Orange Beach, Alabama. Elizabeth, you've been on the ground there for several days now. Tell us, what kind of damage are you specifically seeing out there?
Good morning, and we have continued to move east along the coast, starting in Mississippi this week. Now we've made our way to Alabama near the Florida Panhandle. We've just been able to make it to the Alabama beaches due to the amount of catastrophic flooding in this area. Take a look here. Not often do you see a storm that comes through that is so strong that it can literally rip up boats and toss them around. There are multiple boats scattered up and down this roadway, which leads to the beach. And at this hour, we know roughly 129,000 people along the Alabama coast are without power. Linemen are working incredibly hard to get the lights back on, but as we know, that is going to be quite the process as Hurricane Sally pushed off to the east very slowly later last night. Reporting live in Orange Beach, Alabama, I'm Elizabeth Lane.
Elizabeth, anytime a situation like this happens, we know power outages are expected to happen as well. People are having to pack up and leave their homes as soon as possible. Tell us what's being done to help shelter folks who have had to leave.
So there is one shelter here in Baldwin County. There's also another shelter in the neighboring Mobile County just across the bay from us. That's about an hour away from this location. However, due to the pandemic that we are still in, these shelters are really only for emergency necessary use. So emergency officials on the ground are asking people if they have any other option, whether that be a hotel or a friend or family member's house, to please go there rather than these shelters, because they are trying to limit the number of people who are there in them. And you do have to wear PPE at those shelters when you do take advantage of that. So that option is still there. It's still a good option if people have no other place to go, because certainly Governor Kay Ivey just mentioned about 5 minutes ago in a press conference, they don't want you going back into these areas that are flooded or that need to be evacuated. However, just something to keep in mind, there are shelters, but not as many options as there typically would be if we did not have COVID-19 upon us.
Right. All right, Elizabeth, thanks so much. What a scene out there. A lot of cleanup work expected in the coming days. Now, before we go, everyone needs a little good news in our day, right? Especially right now. And during the pandemic, travel restrictions have hampered Make-A-Wish's ability to make wishes come true for kids battling life-threatening illnesses. But when they found out about 3-year-old Leo Martin's wish, they knew they could make it happen right in his hometown. As Maggie O'Mara reports, it was a day everyone needed.
Say your name for me and how old you are.
Leo. And how old are you? 3.
This is little Leo Martin. Today, his wish is coming true.
To me, it's pretty humbling. I think about kids and what they can wish for, and to want to come be a garbage man for the day was pretty awesome.
Yes, you heard right. Make-A-Wish Idaho is granting Leo's wish to be a garbage man, thanks to Republic Services.
Make-A-Wish reached out to us, and we're excited about the opportunity. It's not every day that somebody chooses us over, say, a Disneyland.
You see, this 3-year-old has big love for garbage trucks.
He's kind of always enjoyed dump trucks. When he was really little, we take our dog for a walk, and we'd be out when the garbage trucks were doing their route, and so he really loved watching the bins dump. He copied the sounds. And then when he got sick, our friend sent him a model garbage truck with bins and prongs and the whole 9 yards, and he just from there really took off with his love of garbage trucks.
What's your favorite part?
The dumping.
The dumping. Can you show him how it works? How does it work? That's right.
Leo was diagnosed with a brain tumor a year ago at the age of 2.
That was a medulloblastoma.
It was a heartbreaking blow for his parents, Brian and Shannon. But this kid, he is a fighter. On this special day, little Leo got to do all the garbage man things and made stops all over town.
He's been practicing before, setting up a route and putting on his gloves and his uniforms.
Gary Packwood of Republic Services was his driver.
I thought that was pretty cool that he wanted to be a blue-collar kid for the day, and I was totally stoked, and it's been really amazing. I have 2 grandkids that are the same age as Leo, so kind of hit home a little bit, but it was amazing, truly amazing.
This is a big deal for us. I mean, this is one of those feel-good days that we really feel like we give back. And so this has been a great day for us that we're going to remember for a long time.
We want to give just huge thanks to Republic and all of their crew for doing such an amazing job for Leo and his family.
It was emotional for his mom and dad to see their little warrior having so much fun after fighting cancer for so long.
I just think it's such a special, just such a special thing for him to get to do. Thank you to Republic Services, and thank you to Make-A-Wish.
Leo, what was your favorite part?
Getting to dump the bins.
Getting to dump the bins.
There you go.
Oh, that is so, so special. Leo has completed 5 rounds of chemo and 3 transplant rounds. And after the treatment, his MRI came back negative, meaning there is no tumor left. A welcome relief for a very brave boy and his family. I'm so glad he had so much fun that day. That's it for Newsfeed Now. We're going to see you back here tomorrow on a Finally Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I take you to the dump, 'cause you're my queen.